Yeah. Good morning, dear students, and welcome to Retailing Management online classes. This is Dr. Mahesh M. Vanjeri, Assistant Professor from Department of Management Studies, SDM College of Engineering and Technology, Dharwad. So, in the previous class, we have started discussion on the first element of retail mix. Okay, that is the location of the store. So, as I explained, there are two chapters. Chapter number 7 deals with the location of the store. So, whether it is a shopping center, okay, or a inner city location or a freestanding location. And chapter number 8, we learn how a company chooses a specific site, okay, among these locations. So let me continue from the third type of location available for a retailer. Okay, so I hope we can see the PowerPoint slide. Students?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
sir.
yes, thank you. Let me take a quick recap of what we have learned in previous class. Yeah, so I just started with the example of the specific site and a location of McDonald's restaurants in Hubballi. Okay. So if you consider among the three options, shopping center, inner city location, or freestanding location. So this restaurant of McDonald's is in the second type of location, that is the inner city location. So that area is surrounded by not only colleges but also residential area. Then site is here, it is on that old PB road it is called. Okay, so there is a divider now. So it is on the side of BVB Tech University and exactly between BVB Tech University and PC Jabin Science College. So how they choose this? Okay, that is what we are learning. So these are the elements of retail mix. So communication mix, pricing, store design and display, customer service, merchandise assortment, and location. So we are learning location strategy of a retail chain. So we have learned that there are three types of basic locations where a retailer can start its store. So we have already learned about the shopping center. What is it? What are the advantages? Then what is the city or town location? So there are two types of city or town locations. One is central business district, which is a traditional downtown business area, or the regular market area in the city. And second type of city or town location is inner city location. Okay, so McDonald restaurant, if you consider, it is inner city location. It is surrounded by residential areas and colleges, but definitely it is not central business district. It is not a market area. Okay, so we'll continue from here. The third type of location, freestanding sites. It is a retail location that's not connected to other retailers. So in this image, if you can see, Reliance Market, which is a warehouse club type of retail store, means which is into retailing as well as into wholesaling. So you can see the size of the store in the second picture as well on the right hand side. So this Reliance Market, a warehouse club, is located on the outskirts of Hubballi. It is totally outside the Hubballi, okay, at an area called Gabbur Cross. Okay, and definitely there are no other retailers. So this location is away from other retailers. So what are the reasons? Okay. So Gabur Cross is again on PB Road, Pune Bangalore Road, Hubballi. So what are the advantages? First thing is Warehouse Club is the largest format store among all the types of retail stores. So I repeat, Warehouse Club format is the largest format in terms of size of the store compared to all other types of retail stores. So first, inside a city or town location, see, inside a shopping center, it is out of question. Okay, you cannot have a warehouse club. But in inner city locations, okay, generally such a large space will not be available. Even if it is available, it will be too expensive. So such large sites are available only outside the city, but not too far, just a 5 to 10 kilometer drive from the city or town. Okay. So availability of the site, then definitely the price will be compared to lower to the inner city location sites. Okay. But how do they attract customers when it is 5 to 10 kilometer away from that city or town? See, basically think it's a large format store and they are into retailing as well as into wholesaling. Okay, so one of the target market is kirana stores, restaurants, and other similar businesses. So B2B marketing is one of their target market from where they get sales. So it is not only from consumers who buy for self consumption and households who buy for self consumption. Yes, any problem? Okay, so I don't think so. So second, coming to the households or consumers who buy for self-consumption. Okay, so generally large size families, 5 members in a family, 6 members in a family, 7, 8 members in a family. So these large size families buy larger packs and their monthly grocery quantity will be larger. Okay. And if they have their cars, usually they drive to the warehouse club for 5 to 10 kilometers. Okay. And they buy the monthly grocery in bulk. And the more they buy in larger quantities, the more they save. The prices will be lowest at warehouse club format. Okay. Please, you can remember. So this increases demand for the consumers even in the household sector who buy for self-consumption, and that is how these formats, even though they stay away from the competition outside the city, but still attract consumers. Yeah. Then, so the location and the retail strategy. So what type of location is suitable for which type of retail formats? Okay. So dear students, this strategy is based on the practices followed by the retail chains. Okay, these are not written by authors. Okay, so they have observed which type of retail formats have been opened in which type of locations. So based on that, generally it is suggested, not always. A retail chain may decide to go away from this kind of a strategy. Okay, but generally what is observed on the left hand side, there are retail formats. These type of retail formats are opened in. On the right hand side, I have locations in these type of locations. So first one is a department store, again a large format store. Okay, so buying, okay, selling the general merchandise, retailer selling from apparel, footwear, jewelry, okay, furniture. So a variety of merchandise. So they need a large number of customers. So where you can find large number of customers, one is central business district, the traditional downtown area or the regular market area. If space is available, site is available, so department stores prefer to open in central business districts because they attract a large number of customers. And large format stores can sustain only when the footfall is large. Footfall means the number of walk-ins into the store. And second type of location suitable for department stores is shopping centers. Again, shopping centers, okay, we remember, okay, there will be a number of stores inside a shopping center and a wide variety of merchandise is sold. So which attracts a large number of customers inside the shopping center. So again, it is a logical strategy for departmental stores to choose their one of the location as shopping center. Then second type of retail format in consideration is specialty apparel store. Okay, Ginny and Johnny, if you can recall. Okay, or Soch, you can recall. Okay, so Soch is located in U Mall in Hubballi. Okay, you can say MALL mall. This word is popular in India, but the retailing term for mall is a shopping center. So, and Easy Day, Ginny and Johnny, if you consider them, okay, so they are located in Urban Oasis Mall. So, are shopping centers. So, why? Again, the same reason, okay, shopping centers, due to the variety of merchandise they sell and due to the large number of stores, they attract a large number of customers. Okay. Then third retail format under consideration is a category specialist. Category specialist is again a large format retail store. Okay, category specialist is a large format retail store, so requiring a huge space or site. And since it is, they sell only one category of goods, as I mentioned. Decathlon, for example, sells only one category of goods, that is sports. Okay, so they don't sell other category of products, not any other, not even one other category of products. Everything related only to sports, different types of sports. Okay, so the sports enthusiasts know that they get what they want in a category specialist store like Decathlon. So wherever it is, consumers will drive there to the store. Okay, and generally it is understood. Okay, see, if you consider Decathlon, again, what I have explained to you is the retail formats and the pricing strategies. Okay, location strategies. What we are learning is more of from developed nations. This book is written by American author. Okay, but in India, everything will not be same. Some things differ. For example, why do consumers drive to a category specialist store? One thing is the deepest, okay, assortment, means a large variety of sports equipments at a lower price. Okay, yes, definitely compared to Adidas, Nike, Reebok. This is how it is mentioned. Okay, compared to Adidas, Nike, Reebok, definitely the prices will be lower in a category specialist who is selling sports equipments. One example I'm considering. But if you go to Decathlon store in Hubballi, you can compare with the local smaller sports stores who sell unbranded merchandise of sports equipments. Okay, the running shoes may start at Decathlon from 2,500 rupees. Okay, but definitely for 2,500, you will not get Adidas, Reebok, or okay, Puma's running shoes. But there is one sports store in Dharwad which is very popular, from where even I buy sports equipments. Okay, so running shoes I have purchased just for 550 rupees. Okay, so he does not have any sports shoes which is worth 2,500 rupees. So this way we cannot compare. So we need to understand exactly what is it. So category specialists offer lower prices and the deepest possible assortment in one category of merchandise. Okay, when I say lower prices compared to brands like Adidas, Nike, Reebok. Okay, why freestanding location? Again, they need a large site. It's a large format store. And one more, okay, difference in Decathlon is, see, Decathlon is not located in a freestanding location like Reliance Market. Okay, but if you consider when Decathlon started on that airport road, okay, on the left and right hand side of the airport road, okay, so when Big Bazaar started or when Decathlon started, hardly it was densely populated. Okay, most of the space, okay, on the left as well as on the right hand side of the vacant and free. Okay, and later only later the residential areas were developed slowly, but now we cannot make out. It looks like exactly inner city location. Okay, that is how it all started, but now they are settled well there. Then the last format which is under consideration is a warehouse club. Okay, so which is a large format store. Generally warehouse clubs are into retailing as well as into wholesaling, like Reliance Market, okay, or Sam's Club of Walmart. But in India, Sam's Club is not there. Walmart has started Best Price, but which is only into pure wholesaling. So these things you need to understand. So one thing, it broadens your knowledge. Second thing, you will have clarity. Third thing, during the personal interview of any, okay, retail chain like Vishal Mega Mart, D Mart, Reliance Digital, okay, so if they will ask such questions. So if you can recall even our guest lecture, okay, Miss Hemani. So what she mentioned during the personal interview, they asked her why you want to choose your career in retailing. Okay, what she said is just copied and pasted what was told in the class. So what she mentioned, the penetration of organized retail in India is only up to 6 to 8%. So imagine the organized retail growing further, like 10%, 20%, 25%, the amount of opportunity that will open up. And those who will already inside the retail sector, they will have promotion opportunities. See, it requires all that presence of mind in the class and during the interview. And believe me, more and more retail organizations are going to come up to pick MBA students. Okay, so that's the end of okay, warehouse location strategy. Okay, in chapter 8, we are going to learn how a company chooses a specific site. Okay, or in layman's language, plot. Okay, so before that, we'll consider an example of a location. So this is a shopping center. Okay, located in Delhi NCR. NCR is the National Capital Region. The some area around Delhi, okay, is referred to as NCR, National Capital Region, to avoid that, okay, density inside, okay, the national capital. So it been enlarged to NCR, National Capital Region. So this Indian retail scape, okay, the Great India Palace, name of the shopping center, or in a layman's language, mall. Okay, so name of the shopping center is the Great India Place. So photo is not very attractive. Okay, but you will wonder now. Okay, when I give you the details, facts of the size of this shopping center. Okay, so first thing, it is definitely a world-class shopping cum entertainment mall or shopping center. Okay, how? Let's see. And the name of the real estate company which has developed it. So what we learned, what are shopping centers? Okay, so how I explained it to you. Shopping center, it is a group of retail and other commercial establishments that is planned, developed, owned and managed as a single property by a real estate company. Okay, so this Great India Palace Shopping Center or mall is owned, developed, and managed by a real estate company called Unitex Entertainment City Project. So name of the company is Unitech. Okay, so this is one of the inside images, okay, of the Great India Place. Now look at the facts. The Great India Place, 1 minute, place or palace, place. Okay. The Great India Place provides 9.47 lakh square feet of complete family entertainment. Can you believe? Almost 10 lakh. Almost 10 lakh or a million square feet. Okay, this is the biggest in India. And 258 brand stores. Can you imagine? So if you want to go for shopping, imagine the number of choices. You may go crazy. Okay, 258 brand stores and 10 plus anchor stores. Anchor stores are, okay, large format stores like uh, departmental store and hypermarkets. Departmental store and hypermarkets are referred to as anchor stores. Okay, then 28 food and beverage outlets. Okay, what you want to eat. Aside from the food court, those who have visited Urban Oasis Mall, on the top floor, okay, there is a food court. So you can make out in the middle there will be seating place, and around the seating place there will be small restaurants. That is called a food court. Apart from food court, there are 28 separate food and beverage outlets, like say for example KFC, Domino's, etc. Then a 7D movie. Okay, we know only about 3D. Some of you might have seen 5D, but there's 7D movie screen. 5 PVR cinemas. Each cinema again have 5 screens, 4 to 5 screens. Virtual gaming. Okay. Aside from fun rides and games. See, it is all inside a shopping center. 2 kid zones. So couples with kids, they can leave their children there. Okay, or they can get them entertained in the kid zone. dedicated to entertain kids while consumers shop. See how care is taken. Couple should not be disturbed by the children, so children are left in the kid zone who get entertained, and there will be staff who takes care of them. Then a relaxation zone for senior citizens. So big. So if you look at Indian family, okay, it's a like a bouquet, a variety of flowers how you find in a bouquet. So people of all demographics, all types of taste and preferences and lifestyles are found within a single family. Okay, so I remember, okay, one of the New Year parties which I attended in Mayur Resort. Okay, okay, it was absolutely 100% a Western style of a party. Okay, you can imagine with the laser shows, a DJ, okay, dance, drinks, cocktail party, and where there were grand grannies, grandparents were also there. So they couldn't even dance. Most of them couldn't, okay, even enjoy, but they accompanied their children. So they were sitting on one side of the party. So that is how it happens. So for senior citizens, there is a relaxation zone. They cannot walk too long. Then kids crash, okay, babies and other, okay, infants can be left there who, okay, and there will be staff which will take care of this. See, even for babies, feeding the milk through bottle, changing the diaper of the baby, these all services are offered in the crash. See, this is all done so that the couples can, okay, become free and shop with a free mind. If there are senior people along with them like grandfather, grandmother who are tired of walking, children are there who are irritating them, okay, the couple's attention diverts from shopping. So this is all done so that couples can concentrate and enjoy only shopping and spend more on shopping. And free parking allowing, see the number of cars, 10,000 plus cars can, okay, be parked inside at a time. Okay, can you believe 10,000 cars? Okay, so even in Bangalore, I remember, but I don't remember name of the shopping center. So there was an screen, okay, where we entered. My younger brother's car we entered to park. So there was a number how many cars were parked. Okay, it was on a Saturday evening. So I could recall there are more than 2,100 cars already parked. Okay, I couldn't believe it. It doesn't look like, but there are already 2,000 cars inside. So here, but you can imagine 10,000 cars, parking space available for 10,000 plus cars and 200 two-wheelers. Okay. So because this location is slightly away, so people with two-wheeler do not enter, generally don't go to the Great India Place. So upper middle class and above, those consumers visit, so who will have a car. That's why more space is allocated for cars, and just for two-wheelers, maybe it is for staff or consumers, 200 two-wheelers. Convenient location making it an easy accessible destination for people in Delhi NCR, Delhi National Capital Region. Okay, the types of stores inside the shopping center, category wise, there anchor shops, as I said, hypermarkets and departmental stores, and major shops, food and grocery, restaurants, cafes, jewelry, footwear, cosmetics, and many more. Okay, so this was an example for one of the type of location where a retailer can start a store. So among the three locations, first one is shopping center, and this is the example of shopping center. So now I'll take you to the to on a virtual tour of this great India place. Okay, so there is a video made by some customer. It's not very uh, okay exciting, but you can get to see this greatest and biggest shopping center in India. Okay, on video. There is no music, so just you can watch it. Okay, to see the size of the store and inside stores.
Sir,
What happened?
so we can't see your
Video?
any. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it got disconnected in between and started again. Half you have watched it, right?
Okay. Yes, sir.
You watched it half,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
I'll play from there 1 minute.
Sir, nothing is visible, sir.
I'm not at playing.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So Sharon, can you see it now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Thank you. Okay, so I'm sending you a new meeting link. Dear students, will continue in the second link. Okay, so everyone please join immediately.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, sir.